How's it, fellow adventurers? My name is Steph, and welcome back to Minecraft, the adventure. This was a good freaking few days. It was so fun. I did so much. Just don't look that way. I fixed the storage, all of that, and yeah. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on these videos. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes, all the comments. Let me know what you would like to see more in this series. And yeah, let's get into a few things. First of all, let us look at our schedule for today. This is episode 4. I need to show you what happened between episodes, between episode 3 and now. We're going to go through the quest book update with the stuff that I crafted, the rewards and stuff like that. Then I want to do a small redstone drill, a small kelp farm, and yeah, I am doing a DMV. It's going to be funny because people have to buy licenses and stuff like that before they can build anything. And we are going to do some random checks and stuff like that, but more on the DMV later in the episode. So yeah. Oh, wait, what? So yeah, I am done with the storage. I've been using it a whole lot. There are some iron stack upgrades in some of these. And yeah, it's looking good. If you look at this here, you can see I put 2 in here, so it's times 4. We can do 65,000 stone. The same with the copper, with the cobblestone and dirt and stuff like that. Once we actually start making a cobblestone generator, 65,000 is a whole lot. So let's grab some of this just for demonstration purposes later on. And then you can see here's some random stuff here. We've got some lava and water, some create stuff. There's the terracotta, all of that. And then random stuff, our gems and ores and stuff like that. And yeah, all the woods. Then here is some saplings. I don't want to put the saplings in here because the saplings need to actually go into our tree farm. Yeah, that's still on the agenda as well. Then we've got just the magic stuff. Something else I need to talk about soon. Then we've got armor and stuff top. Weapons and stuff in the middle. Then some leaves and stuff like that. That is not related to saplings, and then just some misc stuff for now. Here is a few more limited oak barrels that we can always put on this side and link it later on. Yeah, how I linked this was with another chest over there that I just locked and nothing is in there. So yeah, it is what it is. Then we've got our furnaces, but these furnaces are null and void because we've got this. Yes, it is off because I asked everyone on the server, when you are logged off, please put off your contraptions so that we can just save some server memory and stuff for people that are online. And what I created here was quite cool. You can get fan blasting catalysts. So then you don't have to put some plates over here and stuff like that. The catalysts aren't that difficult to actually make. It is just a normal empty fan catalyst with some 4 brass and 4 iron. And then with that, you just pop some, for a smoker, you just pop netherite in and it will make like the campfire one. For the, you can do seething, haunting, that's just soul sand in that. So you can do it deployer or manually. So you place it down and you just right click your soul sand or whatever in there. Then the same with, you can do end catalysts, you can do freezing. Then washing is literally just a water bucket into that there, as you would do with just normal water. Ending catalyst with dragon breath. I don't even know what those things would do, but yeah, it can be fun. What will it do? Show me. Yeah, whatevs. Then you can get the blasting. The blasting we have is just normal lava, enriched, fan withering, sanding. So you can put sand in and it's probably going to do the bulk sanding device for compatible mods. So it's probably like your sandpaper and stuff like that. We can always test it out later on. Then we've got smoking, freezing, enriching, sanding, and Bob's your uncle. So yeah, that is that. We switch it on over. Nope, that's the wrong one. We switch it on over here, and it will do its job. As you can see, we've got the haunting, cooking, smelting, washing. Then we've got on this side, let's just close that. It's dangerous. I'll come back to that side. This side, we've got just a normal mill. This is a mill you get once you've made a normal mill. So I just literally grab some cobble and chuck it in there. Once we have more cobble, we can always chuck it there. So you can get tape or something. And then once you have one like this that is filled up completely, you just tape a normal barrel, a limited barrel, chuck it here, take the tape off, and it will do its job. This is not too fast because we actually burn out the system because we're running on water mills or water wheels, and I would like to start buying some power from Michael. But yeah, then it turns it into gravel, and like always, you just grab the gravel and chuck it in there. It will drop a wash. This is almost too long. I could have moved it one up, but the thing is, then you risk the gravel and that stuff going into the funnel before it hits. So yeah, as you can see, there's a whole lot of flint and our iron nuggets. Then we have something very simple here. I didn't do a whole line with belt and that because the belts are quite expensive to make in this mod. You just chuck your wood in here. I don't have any. Chuck your wood in here. It will be cut and just pop into the funnel, and there it's box. Simple. Then we've got the blaze burner with paper with the basin, and it will get mixed, so you can chuck water in, whatever, how we make brass. This is just a normal mixer without any heating and stuff. Then a press in a basin, so if we've got 9 nuggets, we just pop it in here. We've got a normal deployer so that we can make automate some casings. And by automation, I mean there's a barrel up there. You can chuck your wood logs in there. No, I'm lying. You can chuck your ingot in there that you want to make the casing of. You just right click your log in there and Bob's your uncle. And then this is just a normal press where you throw stuff. But that is automated on this side. Yep. Chuck your ingots in. It will go through, get boom, 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 stomped, and you can get your flat sheets in here. And then this puppy right here. Took me a hot minute, but this is for these little things right here. And I can't remember what they are called. Precision mechanisms. So yeah, as you can see, I'll show you on the diagram now as well. Sheet, which we get over here. So you chuck gold in, it will make gold sheets. You can take the gold sheets and just chuck it in here. It will just automatically input it into the barrel, and then it will go through onto the belt. Let me quickly show you. So we pop it here. Precision mechanisms needs to be repeated 5 times. First smash is small cogwheels, second smash, large cogwheels, third smash, iron nuggets. And yeah, it has an 80% chance to make precision mechanisms. It can fail. Random salvage 20% is actually high. Right click it in. Oh no, it's not working. Let's just pop it up there. You didn't see that. And yeah, then bling, jumps across, smash, 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 and bling. So what is set up is the incomplete precision mechanisms is here. Once it's complete, it will stay in the box. So it just goes through all 5 times. I think this is number 4. But my bad, it's number 5. And there you go. So yeah, there is your precision mechanism. All of this is set up to, yeah, as you can see, on water wheels with a rotation speed controller. And I've got Drit's redstone to the lever to switch it off when we're done. On this side, we've got the press and the blowing stuffies, the fans and that on one. So if you push the lever, both the press and the fans are switched off. The press is on its own speed controller. as these fans doesn't need to be speed needs to be increased because fans don't really go faster. It doesn't smelt or cook your stuff faster. It only increases the distance as the fan blows. So yeah, one water wheel is pretty much enough for your fans. You never need more. Then, well, never used loosely. Then here is a bunch of wheels on a rotation controller. All of this will be replaced with a proper power system like, you know, Mr. Beardstone does. If you haven't seen his videos, feel free to go and check it out. Really awesome. Michael is going to do a similar thing like that, where we buy tickets and then we are going to buy electricity from him. I'm excited to see that. Then you will get speed controller goes into here to all of the machines I showed, as well as the machines on this side. So these million wheels are on all of these. The reason it is on all of so many wheels is because it's a whole lot of contraptions or machines that need a whole lot of power. So yeah, and then just right click to switch it off. But I want to put it on to get these through here. And the reason this is just a normal barrel is if we do wheat, we chuck wheat in there, it's just gonna chuck everything in there, cause I don't want to, I'm just scared I leave gravel in the box and then the wheat sits here in the chute. It's not a huge problem, but it's still something that will bother my brain. Then it's gonna pop into here. Okay, cool. Let's grab 9 of these, and then you will see just with the press and that there, it's gonna boink, and we've got iron ingots. Then we did some magic. Yes, pretty freaking awesome. Again, I want to say thank you to Michael. He helped me out with the magic because iron spells is such a brain twister. It breaks my brain. No jokes. We've got a few things. We can summon a horse, summon a polar bear. We can heal ourselves when our health gets a bit low. That's a firecracker. I'll show you that shortly. That's awesome. Then we've got the Wololo. This is to change wool colors on sheep. I'll show you that. Then electro shoot. I want to be a specialist in electric wizardry, which would be awesome. Then this is the blood step. This is teleporting technically for 24 blocks. Then fire breath. I'll show you that. And charge. So yeah, I will show you all of this. And then, oh yeah, we got this hammer as well. It's freaking awesome. You can just do earthquakes, or you can punch it, and it's pretty much like a pickaxe as well. Just check. That's awesome. Let me do it again without shaking my mouse. That's how it is. Freaking awesome. I love it. Thank you so much, Michael. I really do appreciate it, dude. And then for my tree farm, I have sapling donations right here. So everybody in the server, feel free to do some sapling donations. And this hammer is strong. Check. Boom. It's area of effect. And these rotten flesh, I don't care for right now. It's just going to fill up my backpack. Then Michael and I also worked on this road. This road goes from my base all the way through to his base. It is quite freaking awesome. Yeah, the tree farm will go around it, work with it, and then we've got these little slopes. Let me quickly show you. Electro, when we come across some mobs, I'll show you. So some of these slopes are here. I would like to put more here and over here to see if it works. If it doesn't, then it's fine. As you can see, some grass has started growing in between, which is so cool. And I don't see any mobs. There's bees. There we go. So you choose with middle mouse button, you choose what you want, and then, oh, so awesome. It's just not very strong. Ow! And then charge. What does charge do? I don't know. Then, oh, one of our armor pieces broke. I just saw it. Yeah, our boots. Okay, and then fire breath. Once we have another mob. So yeah, I have my skills in that is all level 1, level 2, except for the dash, except for this blood step. Oh, he has a level 3, but the damage is so bad, 2.65 and stuff like that. It's because I am Terrible. So I just want to show you fire breath now. I don't have to put it on an enemy. So it's pretty much just this. Yeah, it's pretty much that. And this is what the electro looks like in third person. Very awesome. And then the charge is we just charge ourselves. And I think we run faster. Yeah, we run heck faster. So it's movement speed plus 40%, attack damage plus 20%, and spell power plus 10%. Yar is... oh, it's a familiar. Never mind, I don't want to kill familiars. That is that. We've got our little horsey that we can summon. It's just a random horse. And you can just pop it away. Polar bear is my favorite. We just need to wait for some mana, as it takes 144 mana. Oh my word. Okay, and then fireworks are amazing. It makes random fireworks shapes and stuff like that. Let's go there and set them all ablaze. And then we've got the roll as well. So yeah, I'm bad at fighting, so excuse me. So yeah, let us get our polar bear. Not enough. We can do healing. There we go. Healed fully. And I like the blood step. The blood step is pretty cool. It just goes, how much mana? 96. Let's wait for it then. But it is fantastic because you can literally just teleport pretty much. And then all of these things, I don't put all of it in the chest. Like the arrows then goes into weapons and food. I've got food over here still because I still want to finish up farming and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what we've done in this episode. It's been in between episodes, it's been a wild ride. And last but not least, another awesome thing is these teleporters. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Right there. From my base to Michael's base and back. He doesn't turn his stuff off. We need to have a proper talk, yeah, buddy. But yeah, here is all his stuff. I used a lot of this while I didn't have my base in that. His elevator is not broken. It is the shaders that is breaking it. There we go. So yeah, and back to reality. Now we are done with all our stuff. I am online, so I can keep the stuff on. But the thing is, I am not using them, so let's switch them off. These. That one I'm still going to keep on because of the... never mind. I'm not using it anymore. I just do this because I want to save CPU for the other players when they are online. I am solo. That is what happened in between episodes. Now, questbook update. With all of these things we created, damn, the questbook went crazy. As you can see, we still have a lot to do over here, which is fine. Majority was just create stuff. Encased chain drives, we made vaults, we made andesite funnels and brass funnels. We made encased fans, which gives us another one. We made mixers, which gives us another one. We made 6-way gears. This 6-way gearbox feels so cheaty, but it's in, so we use it. And then encased fan catalysts, as well as rotation speed controllers. And that's that. Yeah, we collected all of it. Let's check. Getting good money. This XP I am going to put away because I don't want to die and lose all our XP. I would like to deposit this XP I have as well, but I am not 100% sure how. Encased fan, I think I've don't. Okay, that's fine. Chuck it right there. And mixer does... nope, we don't have spot for a mixer. This is so unorganized, but okay, there we go. And there's a mixer. These icons doesn't 100% make sense because like, what is in there? It's your small gears, big gears. I think it's just the normal, what is it called? Hand crank. And then that's the hand crank with the gear. Shafts, levers, andesite casings, brass casings. I haven't made copper casings actually, if I think about that. So what we do is we grab that. No. let us grab, I want to grab spruce because we're going to use the oak and the birch. And I want copper. Yes, I've mined a whole lot. As you can see, our copper is almost empty for all the brass and that. A whole lot. Then I just go teleport. Love it. Turn that on. Then we put our copper in there. Then we just put our spruce logs there and it's going to do its job. Cool. I made the copper age because I forgot I haven't done copper casings yet. And there's no achievement for that. That's fine. Let's quickly wait for it to finish. Awesome. All of that is done and we can put it in our, bookshelf. We can put it over here. Usually it will be it will be andesite, copper, brass, but it is what it is. Now let us, oh, I love this. The problem with this thing is if I'm too close and I look this way, I actually teleport into the basin and then I'm stuck. Then I need to wait a few seconds to teleport out. Let's check clipboard, quest book update, done. Everything looks good. We just need to do this actually. I didn't do this before. So, forge the eye, face the end. To start your journey to the to enter the end and face the Ender Dragon, you must first collect 12 custom Ender eyes. But don't be fooled, collecting them won't be an easy task. Each eye is crafted from 3 fragments, and each fragment is a challenge on its own to obtain. Some will challenge your strength to defeat some powerful bosses, while others will challenge your skill with create automation. Skull icons represent boss-related eyes, eye 1 to 7. Goggles icons represent create automation eyes, eyes 8 to 12. The bosses are divided into their tiers, and the higher the tier, the higher the fight, but better the reward. Start with tier 1, the Forgotten Eye, and build your strength from there. From tier 2 onwards, bosses will drop boss tokens, which can be spent at the market for unique rewards. Once you have collected all 12 eyes, throw them to locate a stronghold. But worry not, these custom eyes won't break. Find the end portal, insert the 12 custom eyes into the frames to open your path to your final battle and end your journey. Or perhaps to begin something greater. Ready for the challenge? We are, but yeah, we need to do Forgotten Eye. The Forgotten Eye is number 1 used to activate the end portal. So it needs Forgotten Eye Fragment Shard used to craft fragment core and fragment cracked, and then end of eye. So this fragment shard is from the Wither Skeleton, fragment core from the Warden, and the cracked is the Elder Guardian. Not too bad. And then the Eye of Ender is just Ender Pearl and Blaze Powder. Not so difficult. So yeah, not very difficult. We can Elder Guardian, Wither, and Warden. We can still do that. And when you kill the Elder Guardian is a powerful aquatic boss found in Ocean Monuments. According to me, it's really easy to kill him. We just need water breath and stuff like that. To defeat it, make sure you've equipped it with strong underwater gear and a way to counteract mining fatigue. Tip, you can buy a map in the market to locate one. And then whether just yada the weather, there's ways we can get around killing them, killing it. It's with tainted glass, something glass, and the warden and stuff like that. Then we're gonna go to Cursed Eye, Lost Eye, Lich Eye. Night Lich. I hate the Night Lich. Omen Eye, the Gilded Eye, Cryptic Eye, Kill Ignis, Maledicus, Cryptic Eye, Fragment Cracked. Then Oblivion Eye. These are to do with engineer tokens. Then we've got the Spy Eye, Corrupted Eye, Black Eye, and Infernal Eye. These are with create stuff. So for example, Infernal Eye is the last one. Fragment Core. The Infernal Eye Fragment Core is with apprentice tokens. Apprentice tokens is made through this, as you can see over here. So we can make apprentice tokens by getting 256 apples. Not repeatable. So remember that. and it's 1 apprentice token. Not bad. So we can still organize all of that. And now, small redstone drill. You know what the funny thing is about the redstone drill? Is I've already got everything over here. And I built it in my inventory at the just to figure it out. We need some super glue. I'm going to just pop this here. Go like this. Okay, cool beans. We might need some there. I think there's a thunderstorm outside. And then all of this just needs to go in there. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I don't know. I'm just going to grab all of this. Yeah, there's a thunderstorm outside. I'm just going to grab that. Just a whole stack. Perfect. When we want to start building stuff. Really? Come on, bro. Let's sleep in the rain. By the campfire. Just get it. Oh, there's a zombie. And it's still raining. Oh my word. Stay away. Okay, so put that back. Just waiting for them to go away. Then we're going to quickly build this. So we're going to need power rails, cart assembler, minecart, casings. We don't need that. We need this. I need to make more drills actually. Cobblestone will be there. A vault will be there. I need to do a... I don't want to do a chute. I'll see. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do the vault storage yet. We'll have to check that out. Okay, boop, just 3 is fine. Put it on the side and make sure it is to lock rotation. Pop in your minecart and start with your build. 1, 2, I think will be correct. I can't 100% remember. Let's go with move it 1 back. Just for in case. I like to rather have stuff for in case. Like that. We put 1 there. Put our seat on top there. And a drill over there. Why do you ask for the drill? Because we're going to have a... Oh my word. We're going to have this here. And this will be redstone. As we want to place the redstone, 1, 2, right there to charge the power rails. Yep, because I don't trust the, what's it called, the coal rail thingy anymore. Then what we need to do is we jump up here. I'm just gonna take this one away for now. Jump up here, grab this. Is it again? 1, 2, yeah, this is correct. Pop that there. Rotate it, power rails, because it skips 1 and puts it down. Then there was 1 more that we do, and we do it here, like that. And then we put a list filter in. The list filter is quite easy to make. It's just with 2 iron nuggets and wool. And what I put in is cobblestone, deep slate, netherrack, and endstone. That's pretty much that for now. You pop it in there, and whatever is in the chests and stuff like that, you will then be placing underneath the rail. So if it runs here and there is no block over there, it will place a block so that the rails never stop. Because you've got it. Cool. Then we can put our vault down. Not like this. Like this. And you might be asking, why a vault? Tell me why not a vault? I just think a vault is cool. That's pretty much that. Then we can always make it a bigger, but I think this should be enough. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna make it a 3x3. Making more vaults, so that's barrels and then iron sheets on top. Boom. Not a lot, but it's something. And to add stuff into the vault, we just need to make an iron hatch or iron trap door with an andesite, and it will give us an item hatch. Cool. And we don't have enough for that, so let's just make it sure it is we need 1 more, bro. Oh shucks. Okay, damn it, let me go and do that, otherwise it's gonna bother my brain forever. And boop. There we go. 2 on this side, 2 on that side. And we just do an item hatch. So if we want to chuck stuff in, for instance, the powered rails, it will go in there. And the redstone, it will go in there. Awesome. Now we can start putting on the drills. And the drills, yeah, I just want it to be a chilled 5x5. Not too bad. And then at the top, I want 3. And on this side, I want 3. And this side, I want 3. Just to round it off as well. Flour. There and 2. And then we can start super gluing it together. I just want to make sure that all of this grass is gone. And when I super glue, I don't like air pockets, just for in case. So yeah, let's check. It's pretty clean. I put that one back. And now we start super gluing. Can actually do these 4. These 4. That can be stuck together all the way through to the front. Then while we are in front, we can just do these, then, and this. Cool. And you'll see my super glue is a tiny bit lighter than it's like glowing. It's because I put on Unbreakable 3. You don't really have to, but I like to because it's quite expensive to make super glue. And yeah, it's just fun to have. Cool. Now, let's just go and do all of the bolts. And it should be stuck together because of the line that runs through. But just to be sure, I want to add it to here as well. I would rather just double glue and stuff like that to ensure that it's good. And now we check. Let's just put down our flowers. That is, oh yeah. And then we want to deposit that for this little puppy. And powered rails, block of redstone, and cobblestone. Sweet. All of that is good. Now we grab this lever. We pop it down and oh, I hope we've got everything stuck together. That's, yeah. I never know if you have to stick that. Oh, shucks, not like that. If you have to stick that together. So I'm assuming that is correct. That is together. This is, let's just go like this. This is together. That's together. All right. Here goes nothing. Activate. It's going to plonk it down. And we go push it, grab that, and it's going to do its job. Fantastic. Let's quickly check if I take that one away or not. There we go. Cool. It was just a bit too late for that. Cool. Then we just go like this, grab our pickaxe, clean up, and cool. I just want to grab this. Oh, we could have just popped that in. Cool. And then I need to figure out a way to get the stuff out of the contraption. The stuff out of the contraption. So, because we've got the redstone, let's pop it in there. And obviously it didn't mine anything now, so it will be fine. The dirt, nah, I'm not going to add dirt. So how will we do this? Let me know what you think. We can have a dedicated mining drill room where we've got the vault that will be belted through to another vault and something like, or to a chest wall like this, maybe on this side, then it can be connected to that. So it's linked to that directly, and that will then distribute everything as is. That's not a bad idea. It can work. It can not work. So remember that. Food we just chuck in here. And yeah, now we just teleport against our clock. And sleep. It's not rest. Okay. Small redstone drill done. Now onto the kelp farm. I just realized this is not a 5x5, but a 4x5. So I'll just add another row later on. For now, I am just going to leave it like this because I need to dig a hole out for, for our kelp farm. So the kelp farm will be below our base. It won't be in the ocean because I just don't want to swim and stuff like that. So it is going to be, as you look here, our storage is over here. It's going to be below over here. So if the kelp is being rotated and it's being made, the portable storage thingy will be connected to a chest, and that chest will be connected to this controller over here, which means the kelp will then automatically be placed into our network. Then it can be cooked into rubber. The rubber can be made into belts, as well as it can be cooked into cooked kelp, dried kelp or whatever. So yeah, not easy, but not that difficult. What we're going to do is, because our minecart is 5 high, we are going to dig not so bad. It's going to be 6. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to just clean up a tiny bit to have some space for the cart. And remember, I would rather have it be a tiny bit lower, because I don't want to dig out the hole in our the floor. I don't want to dig out the floor of our base. So let me quickly clean this up, and then have the minecart, the drill to get to, and then let me place the drill. I just did a tiny hole, not too much. It is still very small, and it's the wrong way around. So let us activate it. I didn't want this to happen. Oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly what I didn't want to happen. So I'm going to close this hole. Damn it. Yeah, let me close this hole and then try and rotate it the right way. Shucks. Hole closed. Now let's try it again, but make sure that it's the right way around. There we go. Showing that way. And it should be lock rotation. Pop it down. There we go. Now I'm just going to clean out a bit, just to make sure that we have, well, it clean. And I want to check where the top drill is. I don't want it to be against our floor, because then I'm going to cry. And the thing is, we need to put it on before we can check. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed. Damn, it's close. Check here. This is the top, and this is our floor. So actually, perfect. Thank goodness. Yeah, check there. And I just put in the extra ones on the side. The one on these 3 on top, I'll not do now. It's gonna be a bit nerve-wracking. Or we can live on the edge and just put it there, because it doesn't really matter. That's gonna be cleaned out. Then this, yep. I should actually just put it and make it proper square, so that we can put the other 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't remember if there's, yeah, we need to do, no, it's just like this. So 4 on this side and 4 on that side, right? Yeah, because there is nothing there. Yep, okay. I'm going to make 4 more drills, put it in, and put the drill on, so that it can clean out a bit in front or underneath our base. 4 on this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. Cool. I've added the extra 8, and I super glued it. Now, next step is to put it on and hope for the best. Before I do that, I'm just going to clean out the tiny bit here behind it, because no, I'm not. I am going to let it run that way, and then it can just run back. Let me just quickly check, how far should it go? Yo, that's too close for comfort. Not that far actually, until pretty much to here. And then it's going to turn back, clean out this way, and then we'll clean out underneath the base completely, except for this hole over here. I will do that in a little replay mod time lapse. I'll catch you shortly. finally getting into the kelp farm. The long-term goal for this is to automate rubber to make belts. Yes, that is not going to be easy, but yeah, we'll get into that. I'm playing shaders off so that you can see a whole lot more, because it's quite dark under here, and with the brightness mod, it's just easier to see. So in between clips, I just cleared out a whole lot more so that we can open up underneath the farm. Thank you, Michael, for the power. Yep, he's already started with all the pylons. We will have to connect this to our base quite soon, but he's gonna have to make it look like it is part of the whole Hobbit feeling. Doesn't help we have 21st century poles into a Hobbit hole. Cool, but back to it. Kelp farm. It's going to be a 9x9. On the 9th block, it will be glass. So let's quickly just pop these over. We will tackle the rest as it goes. I just want to just organize a tiny bit. So I'm going to pop all of this over with that. So start with a 9x9. This will be the water wheel. I'm going to do it with the water wheel now until we get power, and then we can start distributing that power throughout the base. And something like this kelp farm doesn't need a lot of power, so we can keep it on the water wheel. Then the other machineries and contraptions at the top, if we wanted to be fast, we can put that on to the power grid. So we start off with the water wheel, and we can change this however we want when we get to the building of it, if it needs to rotate depending on whatever and all of that. I then want to put in a clutch because I want to ensure that we can stop it from the top over there. I'll show you that in the future. Then we want power to go up into our little hole over here. Just connect it and we will sort it out from there. This hole will be closed and here you will see it from here. And I want to put on a mechanical bearing, but not into the ground. I want to put it over there. Oh, we can, yeah. So what I can do is now that we have that, we can move it one down. I'm testing this now as well, but obviously it's going to look better when we get to that. Okay, so it can rotate. Let's quickly put a block on it to just check, rotate, and when we put it off, there we go. So then we just need to only place when anchor is destroyed. So it's going to stop exactly where it should be. Let's just stop it for now. There we go. I don't want to build skew. Then, because it's a kelp farm, it's going to have to be higher. But we'll get to that shortly. Now we have to just first clean out our little hole. What we're going to do is, it's going to be a 5x5. Is it? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something is not mathing. My math is not mathing. Okay, give me a second. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 1, 2. Then from the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Do it on this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then also 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and we connect it on the sides. Yeah, like I said, my math wasn't mathing over there, but all is sorted now. And we aren't, it's not a big farm because it's going to continue running when we are on the server if we have chunk loaded. So yeah, everybody on the server needs to always remember, if we're not online, we put our contraptions off so that we keep server brain for whatever. Now, I'm just putting the stone into my backpack because I don't need it right now. Redstone will go in there as well. Torches, yeah, boop. I don't need this. That we need. And I don't have KELP, so I will have to go and buy KELP by Phantom. But that's pretty much now what we need, I think, and food. So then we're going to place sand all around. Boom. There we go. Now I want to place glass. The glass will be on the sand, and ideally I want 3 layers. The tutorial, well, the quest says that you only have to do 2 layers, and they say 7 by 7. But yeah, I do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 9th one will be the glass. According to the KELP, they say a 7 by 7, and then you've got the glass over there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So technically it is exactly as the glass gone forever. Technically it's exactly as the quest says, but I just add another glass sand at the bottom. Now I am just going to quickly make the 3 layers, and it looks very, very plain when we don't play with shaders. I'm so used to playing with shaders. Now with this, the last layer, hopefully we've got enough glass. I believe we will do 1, and yeah, we will. Whew, thank goodness. Boom. Perfect. Now we need to grab some water. With that, I want to just make a little staircase, or, you know, a little staircase like this, so that we can pop in water and then go from there. So what we do is we start at the bottom and just make it infinite. There we go. Cool. Now it's infinite over there, and we just start placing it like this. And you have to do it from the bottom, because otherwise it's going to make air pockets and you're going to struggle. There you go. Now we go a level up and we just continue the flow. Awesome. And there it's done. Didn't even need both buckets. I like to have filled up buckets. And then we go with our 2 portal. That I don't have my super glue. Let's just munch that and then grab our super glue thereafter. We need to get our frickin' stuff, food sorted as well. Now we place it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We place storage. I'm going to place storage over here because it just looks cooler. And then how I want to place it is quite complex, because I want it to look like, you bugger, I forget I have to breathe. Want to look like we are running it like that. My brain doesn't want to compute, damn it. There we go. Now it looks like it is connected to that there. Really? There we go. Now it looks like it's connected with those lines stuff. Then mechanical harvesters, we just pop it in like this. I made the thing 1 smaller than originally planned, but yet again, it is what it is. It's not a big train smash, because yeah, it's gonna be what that is. Then we need to stick it together. Stick like that, then onto that one. And I don't want air pockets. I hate air pockets. Cool. It should be all good and dandy. Now let's quickly just test it by putting it on, and it's running the wrong way. So not a problem. We grab our empty water. Let's grab our empty bucket and just take that and put it on this side. Quick and easy. And it should be rotating the correct way now. Perfect. There's one thing we forgot. Oh no, what is that? I said it's one thing. I will destroy that put that back shortly. We need to put this here, pop that in and rotate it. And it is glued to the machine. Boom, it will be able to go through here. Just rotate it. Cool. And it will automatically go in and go into the chest. Now I just need to put my bearing back. Oh, that sand's gonna fall on top of me, hey? Always a mission. Take away the sand literally just to put it so that it only breaks when... Oh my word, come on. Cool, there we go. And that should be that. Now I am quickly going to go and buy some kelp, because obviously you can't grow this farm without kelp. You need to remember to grab some diamonds. I'm going to grab 12 just for in case. I can't remember what the price is. And yeah, that I'm going to keep in our inventory just for in case. And cool. So yeah, here's the pylons. We've got some sapling donations from the last recording. And this is our road with our teleport magic stuff, which is so amazing. Bloop. While we're coming past Michael's base, it looks so awesome. I'm going to quickly have a look inside. It would be cool if all of this was blackstone and stuff like that. It would have been really awesome. And then that to his basement. We've got that connection with the portal to our base. Oh, nether portal. Up here, nice. Oh, armor stand with your wandering magician armor and stuff. Very awesome. And then at the top it is, oh, here's a fan. Woo. Here's plan, blackboard planning with some tables and stuff with a fan. And is that block of iron? Damn, rich. This base looks awesome, dude. Cool. Now we're going to go and continue to Phantom's kelp farm so that we can go and buy some kelp. Michael, this must be blackstone or something, dude. Wood is quite weird to have with a whole fire thing. Don't you think your stuff is gonna burn down? Let us continue to the kelp farm. It's right there, so it's not too far away. Whoops. While it's cooling down, I don't have food. Oh, whoops. There we go. And I hope it is not too expensive. Enter on this side. It's just with bubbles. Cool. Ow. Down, up. So 1 stack of kelp for 1 diamond, emerald or gold ingot, or 1 stack for 15 silver. Where do I put it in? I don't want too many. I'm going to grab 2. Oh, I'll go in here. Check Discord for prices. Oh, there's a dead skelly right there. Do I put the 2 diamonds in here? It goes through. And it is on. Where's my kelp, dude? 1, 2. Oh, I didn't want 3 stacks. So it's, there we go. Go back. I didn't want 4 stacks. That should go back in. Because it's 2, 4. Okay, so whatever. All we have to do then is go give 2 diamonds and take the other 2. It's just fair. Nice. I like that quick exit. Awesome. Now let's go back to base. I wanted to show you this what magic thing. It's just changing wool of sheep. It's funny. Okay, stop with the distractions. Let's go back to base. Now we quickly plant the kelp. I'm just going to make a few of them a tiny bit taller so that we can test it. Just continue planting. And the reason we are not cutting off the bottom bit with the harvesters is if you cut it off by the stem, it will be gone. We don't want that. We want it to be cut off there and you've still got the stem to continue growing. Cool. There, all of that is sorted. I bought way too much kelp. That's fine. We pop it in there. And then we turn on the machine. Let's quickly check. It's not harvesting anything. It is going to connect. There we go. Drive-by exchange. There it's starting to cut. Awesome sauce. I'm just removing this again just to double check that it's cutting. All of these that's falling off is not fantastic. Why is it double connecting? That's very weird, but okay. And if you have your shaders on, there we go. When I tested this in creative, it didn't do the shaders. The shaders didn't show the contraption. There we go. And it's making its stuff. Sweet. Now I would like to see how much kelp we have at the top. We've got 67. I just put the ones in my inventory. We've got 277. Okay, remember that. I want to create a storage output of sophisticated storage. We just need a redstone repeater and the output. I don't think we need an input, but I'm just going to create one just for in case. Always just rather have it than not. Just grab another chest, and the input is another repeater. Awesome sauce. Now let's go back to the bottom. We already have 24 kelp in here. Fantastic. Let's put the shaders off again. And now we grab our output. Place it right there. Then we're going to link our output to our chest up, to our connector up there. Right click on it and right click on this, and it automatically connects. That means that this should connect to that, shouldn't it? It's the first time I'm trying this, so I'm not... Okay, so it's showing all of the storage up there. No, I want to take the input from here and put it out there. Let me just play around and check. So it's a lot simpler than it actually is. So we don't need this chest. This chest ain't gonna do much, cause linking that to this chest just keeps the kelp in here. So we don't want that. We want an input. So how this works is it's actually reversed. An input means it's going to be an input into the controllers, into a different thing. An output means it's going to go from out this box into something. So we don't need to put an output into that. We need to put an input into that. It's reversed, but storage input, we just pop it in there. Let's grab this kelp. And you will see that it goes from there directly into the chute, directly into that. And we need to link our controller to this little puppy right here. Meaning that we chuck our kelp in there. You'll see the kelp come through the chute, just waiting for it to go. Bloop. Into that there input. And it should go into the controller. Let's check at top. Because, yeah, it took me a hot minute. I had to go and Google how to do it. And cool, 421. Fantastic. I'm wondering if it's going to input more. Let's give it a few seconds. There we go. It's connected. 421 still. That's not great. Let's check what's going on. Why is it not? It just worked when I tested it. Come on, bro. It's over there. So we've got the input. And it is connected to that, yeah. Unlink it, and then let's relink it. There we go. Did it push it back? Let's just check again. Putting it through there. 421. Oh my word, come on, guys. It just worked. Let's just check if it falls. Then, yeah, it keeps falling. So let's check the output. Check that. Goes to kelp. And it stays in there. No, guys, come on. Literally, it just worked when I tested it. Input, link to the controller. Now it should work. Let's check. Kelp goes in and out. Awesome. It was just messing around. Pop the kelp in there. We know there's kelp in there. Connecting, going through, and 445. Awesome. Such a freaking mission. So you don't need all of those things. So we don't need these for now. And advanced hopper upgrade, I even put that into the chest to see if that will work. Clearly not. So yeah, just a normal input. You can use a hopper or a chute, doesn't matter, from your portable storage interface. And this connector, controller only connects up to 15 blocks. So yeah, we are lucky that it's close enough. And then it goes from the input into the controller, and we get enough freaking kelp that goes directly into our system. Fan-frickin-tastic. So yeah, not too bad. Let me know what you think. I would have loved to use Tom's storage, but it is what it is. I'm gonna empty our inventory. There we go. Harvesters doesn't have a place. Okay. Barrels I'm gonna pop in there, and our harvesters, just chuck it there. Cool. And KELP is gonna continue running up. I'm going to give it a, let's go 5-minute timer, and then we see how much it gives us. Timer of 5 minutes, starting at 4:52. As soon as it goes up, we're gonna start it. So let's hope for the best. Cool. 5 minutes starting now. 5-minute timer was quite weird. I'm going to give it 10 minutes now because the 5-minute calculations broke my brain. So we're going to start as soon as it ticks up. I'm going to do 10 minutes and then we see how it goes from there. Sorry about this confusion. 4:82, as soon as it starts, we are going to do start on the timer and we hope for the best. 4:83 and 10 minutes. So yeah, it's not a lot to be honest. 530 minus 483 equals 47 KELP in 10 minutes. 10 times 6 is 60 minutes, so 47 times 6 is 282 KELP an hour. Oh my soul, that's little. So yeah, I don't know how I am going to increase that. Maybe bigger farm, maybe, I don't know yet. Let me know in the comments down below. But then what we can do is, in the future when we want to start doing dried KELP as well, we need to then do conveyor belts. Then we can have a conveyor belt that goes from underneath here, and then with splitters that then breaks up the KELP. Then we do half KELP, half goes to blasters or whatever it's called, and then it gets dried KELP. Let's quickly check. Dried KELP is made by campfire, or we can blast it. Yeah, so KELP, bulk smoke it into dried KELP. That's not bad. I don't want to, or we can freeze it. Oh no, that's no, okay. So then we can make dried KELP, and to make rubber, we need to then also smoke that. How do we raw rubber? Okay, so raw rubber then is 4 KELP and water in a mixer to make rubber. That then makes, when we smoke it or bulk smoke it, it makes cured rubber. Then cured rubber, then 6 of that makes 2 mechanical belts. That's a whole lot. So that means if you do a quick calculation, 4 times 6, you need 24 KELP to make 1 belt, because that's 6 times 4 KELP. Oh my soul. So 24 KELP per, oh my word. We're gonna have to increase this by or we're gonna have to make another one. I don't know. And we're losing a bit of KELP that falls like that as well. But this is a bit small. I don't know if there's other stuff that we can plant it on to make it grow quicker. I have no clue. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. But yes, that is the KELP farm done. Very small. We can always add another one then to make, instead of 200 and something, we make 400 and something. It will help a lot. And we can set up the automation of mechanical belts and sell that to the server as well, if nobody else opens a shop by then. But in the next video, we are going to do the DMV. Let's quickly have a look at our list. We have done the KELP farm. Michael was here. Funny. Let's quickly go and have a look at the DMV and stuff like that. And then I can show you what is the plans. The quick thing thus far is we can just use the waystones to get there, as it is not that far away. It's right there. But yeah, this crossing this bit is a pain in the bum. So let's use the waystone, and we go to Where is it? There, land claim office. We need to pay to claim lands for shops. And yeah, so here is a few shops that's already been marked claimed. Here is a sapling shop. I saw a sapling thing that turns stuff into bone meal. Eco Glow sapling disposal could, and then that's why I put up the donation, sapling donation for Steph, because I would like to get the saplings for, or donate to Steph, yeah, so that I can start doing my farm as well. And then here is the place for the claimed land for the DMV. Yeah, we're gonna clean up a lot at the bottom, just make it look the same. And then here is the land claim DMV building rules. So play fair, drive safe, and stay legal. This is all of the rules. It is not bad. You can pause and read through it. But the gist of it is the type of licenses is drivers for cars and that, and the moped, train operator, pilot, captain, commercial. All vehicles new and old must have a license. Only Steph can issue licenses. Don't get scammed, because there will be false licenses available behind the DMV, just as a joke. Prices is 5 diamonds for driver's license, 8 diamonds for train license, 10 diamonds for pilot license, 7 diamonds for boat, and 15 for commercial. The reason commercial is so much higher is because people can make money out of it. So you need a train license and then a commercial license if you are going to transport, for example, wheat or something that's making bread, something like that. Renewals will be every month, real month. So so if you get your license the 3rd of this month, you will have to renew it next month. Late renewals, it's 25% fee. Then there's fake licenses, DMV hours. Fake licenses are available 24/7 at, yeah, that's going to be behind the DMV. Spoilers, inspections, fines, and jail. So I need to open up a jail as well. And people will then get real jail time for a first offense, or you pay 10 diamonds and then get a new license, or you get 15 minutes jail time, where there's going to be like a role play where you have to mine stuff out and stuff like that, mine trees, and that will be donated to our corporation, and Bob's your uncle. Then a replacement of all of that, registration, it's your name, the renewal dates, and all of that. And closing, play fair, drive safe, and stay legal. Visit the DMV for all official licenses. Thank you, Steph, DMV Inspector. So that is just some roleplay fun out of the server as well. And all members are welcome to come and have and all people are welcome to become members and join the server. And that is that for this episode. It's a nice chock and block filled one. We've done our little kelp farm right here, need to close that hazard, and we did the mining drill at the back. In the next episode, we are going to jump onto the DMV and do a whole lot more. And I want to figure out how we are going to get materials out of the drill into our system above, so that we can try and automate as much as possible. And there will be more. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And remember, you can become a member just by clicking that join button. And members of all tiers are welcome onto the server. I really do appreciate your time and your enjoyment. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.